안녕하세요. Hi guys. Welcome to TKD Theory. In this video, we're going to be looking at the taekwondo patterns and their meaning. We'll be focusing on the color belt patterns, not the black belt ones at this stage. So let's talk about patterns first. A pattern, or to in Korean, is a set of fundamental movements, mainly used for defense and attack, set in a logical sequence to deal with one or more opponents. There are 24 patterns as developed by General Choi Hong-hee, founder of Taekwondo. One pattern for each of the 9 grades from yellow tag to black tag. 3 patterns for each of the first 5 ranks of the black belts. The patterns are named after key people and events in Korean history. They embody the 5 tenets or principles of Taekwondo and are meant to provide inspiration. So let's look now at the 9 patterns for the color belts. Just a reminder that we've got 10 grades or cups from white belt to black tag, as shown here. So looking now at the names of the patterns, for the white belt we've got Saju Jiruki, which is in effect not a pattern but a training technique. So starting from yellow tag, we've got the first pattern, Chonji. Yellow belt is Dungun, green tag, Dosan, green belt, €1, blue tag, Yulgok, blue belt, Jungun, red tag, Taege, red belt, Hwarang, and black tag, Chunmu. Now let's get onto the meaning of each pattern. As we've said, there is no pattern as such for the white belt, but students must be able to perform Saju Jirugi, which is a 4-directional punch. This is a training technique, and there are 2 versions mostly performed, one with a low block, a Junde Maki, and one with a middle block, Kaunde Maki. Chonji is the pattern for the yellow tag. Chonji means literally the heaven, the earth. In the Orient, it represents the creation of the world or the beginning of human history. Therefore, it is the initial pattern performed by the beginner. This pattern consists of 2 similar parts, one to represent the heaven and the other the earth. It has 19 moves. Dungun is the pattern for the yellow belt. Dungun is named after the Holy Dungun, legendary founder of Korea in the year of 2333 BC. The pattern has 21 moves. Dosan is the pseudonym of the patriot Han Chang-ho, 1876 to 1938, who devoted his life to furthering the education of Korea and its independence movement. The pattern has 24 moves. €1 is the pattern for the green belt. €1 was a monk, known for introducing Buddhism to the Silla dynasty in the year of 686 AD. The pattern has 28 moves. Yulgok is the pattern for the blue tag. Yulgok is the pseudonym of a great philosopher and scholar, Yi Ai, nicknamed the Confucius of Korea, 1536 to 1584. The 38 movements of this pattern refer to his birthplace on the 38th degree line of latitude. Dungun is the pattern for the blue belt. Dungun is named after the patriot An Dungun who assassinated Hirobumi Ito, first Japanese Governor-General of Korea, who was known as the man who played the leading part in the annexation of Korea by Japan. There are 32 movements in this pattern to represent Mr. An's age when he was executed in Luisheng prison in 1910. Taege is the pattern for the red tag. Taege is the pen name of the noted scholar Yi Hang, who was an authority on Neo-Confucianism in the 16th century. The 37 movements of the pattern refer to his birthplace on the 37th degree of latitude. The pattern diagram represents the calligraphy for scholar. Harang is the pattern for the red belt. Harang is named after the Harang youth warrior group, which originated in the Silla dynasty about 600 AD. Taekwondo is inspired from taekwon, a martial art which became the way of fighting of the Harang. This group eventually became the driving force for the unification of the then three kingdoms of Korea. Harang means flowering youth, and the 29 movements refer to the 29th Infantry Division, where Taekwondo developed into maturity. Chunmu is the pattern for the black tag. Chunmu was the name given to the great admiral Hyesan of the Yi dynasty. He was reputed to have invented the first armored battleship, Kobukson, in 1592, which is said to be the precursor of the present-day submarine. The reason why this pattern ends with a left-hand attack is to symbolize his regrettable death by a bullet in battle. Despite being wrongly accused of treason during his lifetime and tortured several times, Admiral Hyesan was reinstated and won a record number of battles. The pattern has 30 moves. So this is it for the patterns, and it's now time for the recap. If you're just starting Taekwondo, you will not need to remember all these at once. You will learn them one by one as you move up the grades. However, as you progress, you will need to remember all your previous patterns as well as the new one. So let's have a look. White belt is Sajujirugi, which is a training technique. Yellow tag is Chonji. 19 moves. Yellow belt, Dungun, 21 moves. Green tag is Dosan, 24 moves. €1 for green belt, 28 moves. Yogok for blue tag, 38 moves. Dungun for blue belt, 32 moves. Taege for red tag, 37 moves. Harang for red belt, 29 moves. And Chunmu for the black tag, 30 moves. And now on to the meaning. Changi is heaven and earth, creation of the world. Dungun is the legendary founder of Korea in the year of 2333 BC. Dosan is Han Chang-ho, who furthered the education of Korea and its independence movement. €1 is the monk who introduced Buddhism to the Jlsilo dynasty in the year 686 AD. Yulgok is the great philosopher and scholar Yi, Confucius of Korea. Dungun assassinated Hirobumi Ito, first Japanese governor general of Korea. Tae is the noted 16th century scholar Yi Hong, an authority on Neo-Confucianism. Hwarang is the renowned youth warrior group during the Jlsilo dynasty about 600 AD. And Chunmu is the great admiral Yi Sun-sin, who invented the precursor of the submarine in 1592. So after the recap, it's now question time and your turn to answer. What is the pattern for yellow tag? Chonji. 19 moves. Yellow belt. Dungun. 21 moves. Green tag. Dosan. 24 moves. Green belt. €1. 28 moves. Blue tag. Yulgok. 38 moves. Blue belt. Dungun. 32 moves. Red tag. Tae. 37 moves. Red belt. Hwarang. 29 moves. And black tag. Chunmu. 30 moves. Well done, there was a lot to go through today. Find out more about Taekwondo with our other videos. 감사합니다. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let us know. And see you soon.